Let's go ahead and make the bracelet and earrings to match our bat necklace. Hey y'all, it's April. Thanks for stopping by my crazy creative life. In this video, I'm going ahead and finishing out the October 2025 Bargain Bead Box. This time, if you have seen it, I just made a bat necklace, and I'll link it in the iCard if you haven't seen it yet, and I'll put it in the description box below. You can go back and watch it. And then also, last week, I guess it was, I made using the cat pendant, so I made the cat necklace and earrings, and like I said, today is the bat. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, here's the necklace, if you haven't seen it yet. Like I said, I'll put it in the description box below, and you can go and see how I done it. Okay, there's that. So, yes, my nail come off, and I ain't worried about it, because after this video, they're coming off. They're all coming off. Okay, the bracelet, I'm not sure until I finish this if I'm even going to like it, but we'll see. So, my thought was, well, I use these bat links, and I was going to use more than this, but then by the time I put it on, it's like it was too big. And then when I had it on this way, it's too straight, and I don't think you can bend these without breaking them. So then I stuck it right here, and then so like the top and the bottom will be flat, and then you'll have that on the side. So I don't know, we'll see. Then plus I have to put the connector on, but we'll finish it, and then we'll kind of go from there, see what we think. Okay, so what you'll need is 4 of these rondelles that was in that mix, and 2 of the spacer beads. Oh, and 2, about forgot those, of those English cut vitriol beads. Okay, I'm just taking an eye pen. I think it's about maybe a 2-inch eye pen. I'll need 1. And just starting off with a spacer bead. And I'm going to try to mimic what I done here. So that was the gray, the black. Hold on. I left out that English cut, the vitriol. So let's do the vitriol first, the English cut vitriol. Then the spacer bead. Then the gray, this black one, this cream color one. And in your kit, you have cream color and white. These are more of the cream color. And then this shiny silver thing. Then, I'll be danged, I just see what I've done. And I'm not going to take it apart to change it, because it's not worth it. Just trying to figure out which. I like the spacer bead at the end, I think. Yeah, I just realized that. Now we'll just do the spacer bead, and then the vitriol will be done. Well, April. Yeah, the spacer bead and this vitriol. Okay. It's an awful lot on there, so it doesn't give you a whole lot of room for your simple loop, but really it's about the right amount though, honestly. Okay, so I just done my little 90-degree bend. We'll come in with our round nose pliers. And see, that is flat. And then I bend it that way. Instead of bending it to the side, I bend it where that's flat facing me. Okay, and I can fix that with my other pliers. Maybe. Okay. Then you're going to take a couple jump rings. Okay, so I've got my jump ring on, and then that very tip at the tip of the wing is what I'm putting right there on that jump ring, and then we'll close it off. And then I need a jump ring at that end. Now I'm going to try, see what this looks like. This was the, well, it just calls it a toggle clasp. So I'm going to put one end on this jump ring. Then I'm going to take another jump ring and go at the end of this loop of the component we just made. Okay, let's see. Give it a little bend like I did that one. I can tell more about when I get it on my wrist. Because what I had done was put it on my wrist and then bend it. Okay, let's see if we're even going to like this or not. I don't know. Okay. There we go. And there's the bracelet. I don't know how I feel about it. But it's definitely different. But anyway, there is that. And what I was trying to do, but I would have to find my my 26 gauge wire, beading wire. But I started with my 20 gauge and I was just playing around. And, you know, this is just a thought if you want to do it. But these little peach, I think they're rondelles. The crystal faceted rondelle. I was taking and trying to attach them where each of those little holes are. I was weaving my wire in and out, but that wire is a little bit too thick to do that, so I had to take it back out. But it was cute doing that. I'll show you what I'm trying to talk about. maybe I can show you what I was talking about. It's well, they're gonna roll around on me. But you can see sort of what I was talking about. And if it's thin enough, because that is got a really tiny hole, but if your wire was thin enough, you know, you can alternate it with those too, those little 4mm vitrals. But I thought that would be pretty to weave some little beads in and out of that. Anyway, okay, so here's the necklace. Here's the bracelet. Okay, next the earrings. These earrings are pretty simple. Take you some 20 gauge wire. And straighten it out. And I took about 15 centimeters. Okay, I'm clipping it where the flat end faces the wire I'm going to actually use, and then I need to flatten this out. So flat end facing the wire I'm going to use. Then I go roughly about 4 centimeters in. Kind of give it my 90-degree bend. Take your round pliers in, because we're going to do a wrapped loop. So we're going to come up, on around, over, and then down. And then kind of come behind it. Now you might have to move it out somewhat to be able to get your thing in. Like that. And then let's put our little bat charm on. Okay, and close it back down. Okay, so take some pliers, grab a hold of where those two wires met. And make sure you end it in the back of the bat. Okay, so I'm going to clip that tail off. And then that little part that's poking up, I'm going to kind of squeeze it down. That way it won't poke anybody. Then I took one of those 8mm vitral, 8mm obsidians. Then one of the English cut vitral. And another 8mm obsidian. Now with the bat facing me, I'm going to do my 90-degree angle. So we're going to go straight over. Again, the bat's facing me, and then you want to go that way. Get your round pliers, come back in. Okay, so we're going to go up, on over, flip your That's why I messed that up, because I forgot to flip my wrist. Flip your wrist and then kind of just come and make your wire parallel behind there, like that. Okay. Then grab your bent chain nose pliers or whatever, some kind of plier. Okay, so we're going to come and wrap. I'm trying to get that straightened back out. Seems like I created a little bit bigger gap there because I didn't have to use as much wire on this one. So hopefully we'll have enough to finish it, but if not, I'll fix it. Okay, so then you're going to take your wire with your bat facing you and then just bring it on down. And then you're going to meet up there and wrap it back around. Just a few times, just enough to keep it from coming loose. Then we're going to clip off that tail. Okay. Then take an ear wire. Okay, I always look before I close it down to make sure I've got it on right. And there's the earring. Get some of this mess out of the way. So what do you think? Do you like them? Yeah, I definitely made that one a little bigger. Oh well, if it irritates me too much, I'll change it, but most likely I won't. Because this probably only be worn a few times, you know, around Halloween time each year, and that's it. So there's the necklace, and there is the earrings to match our necklace. If I can get it straightened out. But there you go. So let me know what you think. Do you like it? You not like it? Did you like the cat one better? What do you think? So anyway, again, I'm sorry I didn't get this done before Halloween. Yesterday was Halloween. I was trying to get it out beforehand, but it just did not work in my favor. But hopefully you like what I've done, and maybe if you have any beads left over and you might want to do something similar, then there's an idea, and you can have it for next year. So I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I will leave all the links in the description box below for the bat necklace, for the cat necklace, earring, and bracelet, and then also for the unboxing for the October 2025 Bargain Bead Box. All of that will be linked down to the description box below. And on the unboxing, I'll tell you a little bit more about Bargain Bead Box. So, again, thanks for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your night, morning, evening, whatever. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye! Hey, if you like this video, you may want to check out my previous video or my previous series. Talk to you soon.